Assalamu alaikum people. Today I'm here in the city of Gjirokastra in the southern of Albania. The temperature is about 37 degrees Celsius, not very hot. It can be hotter actually. And what a beautiful city. This is a UNESCO protected site, especially the old town, the Bazaar, where we're here at the moment. It was founded in 1336 by the Byzantine Empire at the time, and this is the second day. We're having a lovely time here. I just wanted to show you obviously Islamic sites. That's what I'm more interested about. But yeah, what an amazing stay over and a beautiful city with loads of ancient and traditional Albanian and Islamic and cultural sites, which I cannot wait to show you guys.
اللهم صل على نبي محمد اللهم صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه.
It's really cool in here when you walk into these narrow streets. You don't actually feel the heat because obviously they've used the rocks and the walls are really thick as well. And like I said, there's probably no need for even AC where we're staying. We don't even need AC. And this is the entrance to the main bazaar. That's what you see in the videos for advertisement of tourism in Albania. What they're selling here is traditional soap, Albanian traditional soaps, made from a combination of olive oil and whatever else. They put the pizza restaurant. I asked the other day and they said it was halal food. But strikingly enough, they also sell pork in a halal restaurant, supposed to be. They sell pig meat, so that wasn't very nice to hear. There we go. There's another one, traditional Albanian carpets, very close to Turkish. And all of these houses are as old as one can remember. Generations of history and tradition all put in one piece together. So lots of souvenirs, Albanian designs, Albanian flag that as a tourist you might want to buy. Plenty here, again, just like you see in those videos for Albanian tourism. Loads of red and black color, the national flag of Albania. Again, notice I'm walking uphill here, so at times I do run out of breath. Here is another one. That reflects the Turkish culture. You will see an ancient mosque somewhere close by. That's the castle we're hoping to see in a minute, or in about 10-20 minutes, depends how long it takes to reach up there. But yeah, fantastic. And the mountains at the top up there. Watch. This is Ruga Ismail Kadare, who is a famous author in Albania. So they've dedicated this. This is some Albanian policemen making sure everything is kept all together. And that's what you find, restaurants in the middle of the road. They sell food. These are Albanian artifacts done in rocks. This is a Cold War tunnel. All military collectibles, all things from communism period. And for €1 you can get and have a look what's inside. Let's do that. So continuing on with this tunnel that hosts old Albanian army clothes and collectibles. It's really cold in here. If you put your hand here, you start feeling cold actually. Obviously there is no direct sunlight, and then there's the end spot. There is only one entry. You have to come back. I'm going to show you what they've kept here. Some of them I actually remember when I was a kid, having been used in my grandma's house. So that's where the fireplace used to be, the chimney. That's what they used to use to light up and maintain the fire going. This is where they used to make the coffee. They used to heat it up, put the coffee in here, and then obviously it's stuck now. And they used to rotate this here round, and they used to make it hot so that the coffee used to start getting done. That's where we used to wash the clothes. That's used to do the butter and the milk. This is an old weighing machine. Lots of pans here. Lots of old pants. That's what the animals used to wear, to put on, so that they don't get lost. I remember some of this was a bigger weighing tool. This is a number plate of Albanian car that rescued. This is again a weighing machine. It's probably not working now. Lots of pots, antique pots. Wow. They managed to rescue quite a lot of these are parts of a saddle they used to put on top of donkeys and horses. This is military equipment. They used to carry some listening device. And this is an ancient old communism stove style. They used to put kerosene here. They used to increase and decrease with this lever here. Right here used to put, yeah man, I remember this in my grandma's house. My God, 1940s and 50s and 60s they used to, this is, Kodak photographic brownie. This is a mask in case of enemy attack. Who wanted to invade Albania, for God's sake? 70% of mountains. This is drinking water. Used to keep the water really cool. Lots of cutlery and kitchen stuff. I remember this one. We used to have it in our house. Yeah, man, it's still here. This is an old Byzantine era of antique. That's the lamps they used to use back in the ages. The dark communism, dictatorship rules. That's the winter clothes, really thick. This is some kind of a socks, very heavy jacket. Oh my God. And helmets from the war. Wow. This is another one that the Albanian army used to wear. Traditional antique chest. You'd find it obviously in houses where they keep stuff in it. This is the old Albanian money. 1 lek, 3 lek, 5 lek. I remember using some of them when I was growing up in the 1980s and 90s. Still, that's what they used to make burak. This is some really old Albanian cutlery, maybe before communism. Old guns and pistols that they found, some of them rusted. My God, they're still here. And the hats, the caps, this is the favorite one. And this is the guy, this is the dictator of Enver Hoxha, the son of an imam. And that's the way out to town from the tunnel. Thank you, sunshine. And this was the army number plate. I remember this B. I'm not sure what it stood for. But B was an army number plate. And have a look at this, guys. You can see the old bazaar still running, buzzing. You see a lot of Italian number plate cars here, Slovenian. This car has come away from Slovenia. Nice Volvo, by the way. So people come from various parts of Europe driving. It's also possible. That's where the castle is. And we are about to join to do the same. What an amazing view. The cricket sound in here on the back, and lots of rocks, and the castle, and this fantastic trees top of the hill, all green. This is the way up to the castle. Again, what you see here is years of history, well kept, maintained by the local authorities. You see a lot of green trees coming, providing for your full shelter. And this old lamp, Albanian car, Albanian number plate car. I am obviously fascinated by number plates and countries and different types of cars. But you probably notice as we go uphill that a lot of Albanians drive German cars. I did another video about a year and a half ago about Albanians driving cars, German cars. A lot is Volkswagen and Mercedes car, old model. A Polish number plate car, BMW. They've just made themselves up here. I think good choice instead of walking. Here at the top of the hill where the Gjirokastra castle is located. It's one of the second largest in the Balkan and oldest. It's a UNESCO protected site and massive structure. As you can see, you can't even tell where it stops and where it starts, but it's all the way back there and right at the very end, which is overlooking the city. So as you can see here, some information about the castle, lots of details inside. That's where it is, that's where you come from. There is a Toptani house family house that is also a tourist attraction. So anyway, let me take you guys for a quick walk. What's inside? Trust me, you got Romanian and Hungarian and a Danish number plate car. Tourists coming from various parts of Europe just to have a look at the castle. Really nice dog there. And that's the entrance. I'm gonna purchase the tickets now and find out what's in it. That's the evening time hours, and it's about Maghrib time. I'm going to take you through this mosque here. Again, we're on the top part of the Gjirokastra Mosque, which is also known as Bazaar Mosque. Right in the middle of the top hill, you've got a vintage shop over here on the right. You have a halal shop over there, which is called Simple. If you would like to come and eat halal food in Gjirokastra, that's the place to go. I must say the man serving was smelling alcohol, but you know, they do that. You won't be surprised. But we're going up now to the mosque. We're about to be called, the adhan is about to be called. That's where the Simple restaurant is, that man there serving. He served us yesterday. But yeah, it is definitely halal. This is the entrance. You've got tourists taking photos. Very small mosque. In a minute we'll witness the Muaddin come. The mosque was built in 1757. That's when the Ottoman Empire decided to call it Many Mosque. I think one of the surnames of the guys, or Turkish journalists at the time, were ruling Gjirokastra. In 1957, it got the status of cultural monument, which means that even the Albanian communist regime actually kept the mosque in the membership, although they closed the mosque in 1967 because Albania was declared, as I told in one of my videos, as an atheist state. Here is the Muaddin now calling the adhan. Notice the adhan volume is a bit low because obviously I think the local authorities don't want the sound to go all the way up because of they don't want to disturb the tourists. Wow. So that's the that's the ablution. It's a familiar scene over here of the old bazaar. I'm happy, as I was saying earlier, the Albanian communist regime kept the mosque. They closed it, but they didn't demolish it all the way down because they actually used it as a circus. They would hang up bits up there for circus acrobats to hang and perform and stretch and warm up and whatever they wanted to perform at the time, and that's why they kept it. So strangely, as I mentioned, the Enver Hoxha, the communist leader, he was the son of the imam in Albania. He actually turned out to be quite the opposite of what an imam would be proud of. He kept it just for the sake of the circus, but he didn't demolish it. That was at least what's now, where Muslims can go and perform and pray and worship Allah. And right now a delicious meal awaits from this halal shop, from this halal restaurant called Simple. It looks like, that's just some of it. This is what we've ordered, chicken halal kebab. This is the halal chicken kebab with kofta and drinks on the way. Enjoy, everyone. Morning guys from Gjirokastra. So yesterday we wrapped it up to the city. We just bought some breakfast, burek, some vegetables, Albanian goat cheese, my goodness, a bit of yogurt on the side. Wow, truly amazing. It reminds me when I was young here in Albania growing up. That's what we used to have for breakfast. It was really healthy. Brown bread. So yeah, just a quick reference to today's when I went to buy the burek in the pastry in the shop. I asked him, I said, what about your meat? Is it halal? Because they also sell pastries with meat. And he's like, yeah, of course. Even the pork is halal, not only chicken. And I tried not to laugh, obviously I didn't want to put him off, but he's like, no, the guy who sells it to me, he actually goes to the mosque. So there you have it, not only chicken is halal, but also pork here in Albania. They have no clue whatsoever what means halal and everything, but there we go. That's where we stayed. Just want to show you a quick around. A fantastic stay, amazing stay, unbelievable for families and everything. I just want to show you how the lady owner, she's cooking her dinner, rather her lunch, which is like 9 a.m. but they start cooking at just about that time. That's something you'd find here in Albania. They cooked lunch quite early, so it's ready by 11, and some grape leaves on the top. This is some peach or apricot. There's some orange tree over there. Over here I found some, this is walnuts, and the list goes on. This is plums, all green. I was walking down all these rocky paths, and unbelievably about 100 years ago it used to be buzzing with Muslims, Turks, Albanians, and nowadays all of these people living here, they don't have an idea exactly what is halal food. But nevertheless, life goes on, and I'm going to leave you with this view from overlooking the Gjirokastra castle. That's where we were yesterday. Take care guys. My next city is Korcula in south of Albania. Masalama.